How's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to walk you through a new variant for Maze of the Minotaur. You'll notice that all the cards are sleeved. This is because I've sleeved every single one of the Maze of the Minotaur cards to use here and applied all the new enemies and encounters and items on top of their, allocated places. So as you can see here, this, number 6 here is just over top of the swarm. So when you cut each one of these out, you can slide them in. As you can see, setup look exactly the same. So the boss encounter or the Sphinx here will be in the first pile, and the subsequent piles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the top card placed up, just like the normal game of Maze of the Minotaur. You'll see that short rest will begin with you again. It does the exact same thing, so collect and shuffle the discard and explore pile. When you use this card, though, you'll have access to the long rest. And so the long rest will let you do the same thing again, but this time you can refresh one single-used item. I wanted to make sure that players were able to, use the items that they got and not have to hoard them to get that coveted legendary status. And then this will read when used, set out of play. So typically what you do with short rest when you use it, you'll notice that there are no dice here. And so the biggest mechanic in this version of the game is that encounters and items, some items, will be utilizing different sided dice to denote their difficulty. And so a great example here is you have the illusion. It has a D6. When this is found in the explore pile, it is just the maximum number. So if this was found as you were flipping through cards, its difficulty would be 6. But while it's in the dungeon, you will roll a d6. Oh, well, it's a 6, and place it on top. And that would denote its difficulty. And so the game works exactly the same. We're still trying to defeat the Sphinx or the boss encounter. Every time we level up a card up to the top, it's going to advance and it will flip. It will have a new ability on the backside that we'll get to when we see it. But yeah, let's just dive right into it. Um, I always try to say flip through here first before moving anything on the board. Of course, this 5 can move on this 6, but there might be another 5 that can go on that 6 that might be more beneficial to moving the cards in the explore pile. So we're just going to flip up 3 at a time. Note that there's a 2, 4. Oh, great example here. So we've come across the rogue obstacle. Its difficulty is a D4, but while it's in the explore pile, its difficulty is just 4. So a little bit different than the normal obstacles, but these obstacles still pertain to the individual level of that adventurer. Oh, geez, we're seeing all the obstacles in here. So there's an obstacle under here, treasure under there. 2, ranger. Might as well move this ranger. So we're going to move it up here. We're going to move this Sphinx across and continue. This 5 could probably go here. 10. Barbarian. Go up here. Move this across. I didn't move that other 10 because I wanted to move this 10 to see if we can get a better deal out here. This 4 doesn't help us right now. It's also at the bottom, so we can always come back to it. Flip up here. 7. Great. 1, 2, 3. We know that the cleric's in there somewhere. This 4. Still don't need it. Mirage is still going to bug us. This Mirage is still going to bug us. This 2 blocking us. 8 can't do anything. 4. All right, so it's safe to say we could probably move this 4 into this 5. Try to get something better. We've come across a major illusion, so similar to minor illusion. This can be placed into a dungeon to continue a sequence, but this time we can use it to start a sequence. So any level can begin this sequence in a passage, and you can remove it when no longer needed. So we're just going to post it on top over there and find this 9. Oh, that 10 would have been good, wouldn't it have been? But we're going to continue. I think there was an 8. That 2. I think I'm going to move this 4 because this 3 can kind of come across. It's also going to shift everything behind it, which I think we probably need some help. It's going to move this cleric 1 back. Wrong 8. And B4. That's all right. I think we've changed one thing in here that will help us. So 2 stays the same. Mirage for Barbarian. We've come across the D20, D20 encounter. We won't have to roll dice. Its difficulty is just 20. Found the cleric. We're going to move said cleric up to the top here. Move this 1 across. We can probably this 3 over. And we've come across the cleric objective. So we're going to take a D4 and we will roll. And we got a 3. So 3 is now the difficulty for that encounter. 8, no, that 9 would have been good. 10, that one's going to haunt me. And 4, can't do anything with that 4. But we'll have the 2. And so this is a new mechanic that when the secondary mechanic to these encounters is that when you move the boss on top of it, you will remove this dice. When it is then uncovered again, we will re-roll the encounter. So we got the maximum dice roll, which definitely wasn't in our favor. But say we move this Sphinx 1 more time, we can probably get a better dice roll, a 1, a 2, a 3, and we can complete that. So kind of gives you a bit of a second wind here. This 3 doesn't help us. I don't know if a lot's going to help us. This 5. We'll have to start looking to use our items soon. That 4 at the end would have helped us. 5, 4. Okay, so we can probably safely put this 4 down. Not that it will help us anymore, but we can. Oh, next item. So the Ring of Rewind. So reroll any dice in the inventory or dungeon pile. So if we wanted to try to reroll this obstacle, there is one last item that is a potion that utilizes a d6 to reroll. So that's why it says in the inventory pile. But say we really needed to get through this obstacle, we could use the item and re-roll it. 20 doesn't help us. 2 gonna haunt us. 8 doesn't help us. 5. Okay. I don't think we moved anything. Oh, we moved one thing, but I don't know. That's going to might move that 8 back. Okay, so we have this 8. No 7 for it. 3, 5. I think there was a 7 somewhere. There was a 7. 7, 6, 8. Oh, okay, now we get the 8. Not best. Wonder if there's a dark 9. Light 8, light 7. That's gonna move back 1. I can't remember. Okay, we are gonna use the major illusion here. Move this 8 to move. Oh, we don't need to move anything yet. We'll see if this 10 will help us somewhere. Probably want this 10. We can get it. Don't want that 10. Well, want it eventually. We just don't need it now. I feel like this 10 to open this 9 is more important. But then the 7. So the 7's pretty good. Let's do the 7. Live with our consequences. Oh, that 7 on that 7. 10. Oh, got another way. Rogue. Oh, beauty. All right, so we're going to move this up. Move this over. This will uncover the illusion. It is still a 6. Oh, geez. So what do we got? 2. We got 5. I think there's a 2 in here somewhere. Knowing our luck, it is here. Okay, so this will reach the end here and it will flip. And so the new ability for the Sphinx is that when you resolve an obstacle or an enemy difficulty, roll 2 dice and take the higher roll. So it makes it a little bit more difficult if we encounter obstacles and enemy encounters in the dungeon. But right now we're probably all right to start laying things down. Need to find a 3. 5. Nope. Oh, we can move this 10. 9. And we can, I think now we have 6. So we're going to set this off to the side. We probably just put it up here. We can probably make some space. So we'll move them up there. We know they're there. All right, 9. That's not helpful. 10. Illusion. Alrighty, so we have a few options here now. So we can short rest if we think something we need is useful here. We can try to re-roll the Mirage here, which isn't too bad. We could probably do like a double, like a short rest and a long rest and get the major illusion back if we think that's useful. But I think just doing the Rings of Rewind here, hoping that this will uncover, is probably our best initial bet. So it is still a 3. So what do we do? Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so okay, so we're gonna short rest. So short rest here. So we'll flip it upside down and continue. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3. 3 can go here. Ooh, that's good. So 4 can go here. 3 can move over. 4 can go up. 9 can go over. 3 can go over. And now we can complete this obstacle. So we'll set it off to the side. We'll just move it up here. and roll a new illusion. So this one has a D8, so because the Sphinx is active, we will roll 1 or an 8. So we actually have more than 8 already, so this is gone. We actually have more than 4 here with the rogue. We'll have this 10, comes down, 9 over, 9. So we need in need of this 2 for the barbarian. 3 can go over, 5 can go up. Oh wait, no, wait. Takes these backsies. We're gonna move the 6 on the 7. And there's the 2. So 2, 5. We've uncovered the last item, so we're gonna set it up to the side and roll a d6 to see how much it can help us. So it is going to increase an adventurer's level by 3 for the next obstacle or enemy encounter. Oh, we found the 2. This might be it. Don't see how we can lose here, but I have made mistakes in the past. We are at 17. 1, 2, 3. Move this down. We can complete this. We can now complete this. 5 or 2. I don't think it matters. But we'll put the 5 there and then complete it. 6. 6. 5. 5. 7. 6. All right, now we're at 28. And this is 12, 17, 24. All right, I think we have done it. So we're at 21, 29. So it's difficulty is only 28 now. So we could, yeah. And so we can finish this off or we can just call it. So, we kind of lost everybody. No, we didn't. This stacks just got shorter. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so that's the game. I think there is a really nice tangibility with rolling dice. But let me hear your thoughts. You can download it at the encounter sheet at on the website, gravyvillegames.com. And yeah, hope you check it out. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much.